to 7 RSN Breakfast with Michael Christian and Mick McGuan. And Mick, a very, very special guest in the studio, Nicole Marsing, who is here, and she'll be riding, not driving, at Melton Park on Saturday night.
What do you mean, not driving?
Well, it's Monte Racing, Mick.
Monte Racing. Can you tell us how that works? Nicole Marsing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great that you could be here, and of course you hail from Denmark, and you're out here for how long?
11 days.
11 days.
Yeah.
Hit and run.
Yeah.
Get all the cash.
Exactly.
Now you better explain to our listeners who haven't heard about Monte trot riding. Explain to our listeners how it all works.
Yeah, but it's actually the same as normal harness racing. It's the same rules. The only difference is that here we ride them instead of driving, so there's no car or anything. You just put a jockey on and go.
So you classified as a jockey or a rider?
A rider.
A rider.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to keep a horse in its trotting gait when you're a jockey or a rider as opposed to a driver in a sulky?
Yeah, but you need to find the balance. You can't put too much weight on the front legs, otherwise they gallop. It's different from horse to horse, and normally these horses we use to Monte, they're really experienced, so the older guys, they already schooled them, so it's a bit easier for us as a Monte rider than the drivers.
So how long Nicole, does it take you to get used to a new horse, and you're riding Save a Sixpence that you've already ridden since you've been in Australia, but is it a process? Do you need to really spend some time with the horse to understand that fine line?
No, not at all, not anymore. In the beginning it was nice to know the horse. In Scandinavia we normally warm up the horses some race before, but here you just kind of go 5 minutes before the race, and it's enough for me. This horse is also really experienced, so he knows the game, but you feel it straight away how you can help this horse and what to do and what not to do.
Tell us a bit about your background.
Yeah, my father, he was a thoroughbred trainer, and my mother a jockey.
So thoroughbred trainer and thoroughbred jockey. So how did you end up with harness?
Not popular, I can tell you that. But I lived just next to the track in Denmark, the trotting track, and I started coming over there when I was about 8 years old, helping out the trainers, rolling up bandages. Gets ride a little bit, gets ride some more. Got my license, and then I've been riding races since I was 16.
Now, your mother, as you mentioned, is a jockey. Did she want you to ride? Did she want you to be a jockey or a rider?
She wasn't happy about it. Every day I wanted to go with her and say, no, you cannot ride. It's too dangerous. No, they are so stupid. You will fall up and break every bone in your body and blah 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 blah. But I actually rode my first thoroughbred race this summer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
And back home?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was really funny. It was a dream coming true, and I was 5th. This horse won this big amateur race 4 years in a row, but he was too old now, and he didn't want to finish, and I was finished too.
Yeah, I can imagine, because obviously the speeds would be vastly different.
Yeah, no, because you're used to this high speed when you ride races. It's just another. Yeah, of course it's different when it's gallop and not trot, but I will do it again. The big difference is the starting gate, right? Where the start box, where they jump out. You gotta get used to that.
Nicole, how many winners you rode back then?
Oh, about 30.
How many dollars?
300, I guess.
And you talk about Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Is that where you mainly ride?
I mainly ride in Denmark and Sweden. I live 40 minutes from one of the biggest track in Sweden, so it's easy for me to get around. They have much more Monte in Sweden than in Denmark, so I'll compete there a lot, and I have good trainers and horses that are willing to start their horses over there.
And what about the competition for rides?
Yeah, it's hard. It is.
How big is Monte Racing in Scandinavia, Nicole? I mean, we've seen it only limited exposure here in Australia, but how big is it over there?
In Sweden it's a lot bigger than in Denmark. In Denmark we have about 1 race at each track per month. In Sweden at the big track they have more. They have about 2 races each month. the prize money are so much higher that we have almost a full house each time, 15 horses. In Denmark it's on its way down actually again.
Well, that's no good. Yeah, that's no good. How did you find your way here to Australia? Who contacted you to be a part of this particular weekend, this weekend?
It was my friend Klaus Koch. He asked me if I wanted to come here and ride.
He's a legend over there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I don't know about that.
He's standing right behind Mick.
I have to say that he's going to go me.
Yeah, exactly.
He had the whip out.
So Nicole, where do you see your future? You mentioned in Denmark it's on the decline. I mean, and you've ridden thoroughbreds. I mean, is that something that you consider doing, or are you're really wedded to Monte Racing?
I'm best at riding Monte, so I feel more comfortable with doing that. And of course, if I could live by doing it, it would be fantastic. But then I need to move to France, and it's really hard to get in the game there. But it's worth a try, yeah.
Absolutely.
No doubt about that. Let's talk about the race on this weekend. Save the Sixpence is the horse you connected with, and for our harness racing people out there, our trotting people, they certainly know that Save the Sixpence was a very good horse trained by Graham Lang, now with Chris Lang,
Yeah,
the son of Graham.
yeah. They got him 3 weeks ago. He hasn't been doing that good this year, so Graham wants to try something new. And they skipped the horse home to Chris and Sharon she's taking really good care of him, doing all the work.
Have you always had a connection with the Lang family, or how did this ride
No,
come about?
not at all. I didn't meet them until Saturday.
Because we know Chris has taken over the Great Sundowns gift over to the elite block.
I knew him by name, and I followed the story when he were in Sweden, but I've never been in contact with him before.
And you rode Save the Sixpence last weekend at Shepparton.
Yeah.
Did he give you a good feel?
Yeah, he did. We lost the start. This standing start is new to me, but I was alone from 20 meters.
In terms of the standing start, what do you do differently over there in Scandinavia or in Denmark? Is it a moving start,
Yes,
walk-up start?
Yeah, it's a moving. It is standing, but we're moving in this. It's called Volte start. Yeah.
What's it called?
Volte start.
Volte.
Yeah, you ride it also from meters in handicap,
Okay.
and we also have the moving start, the mobile start. But we have a certain commando. Let's say 1, 2, go, with the 10 seconds between 1 and 2 and 5 and 2.5 seconds. So you know exactly when the commando comes. But here, it's different.
And Nicole, I notice in the race on Saturday, there's 9 of the 11 riders are female. Is there a predominance of females riding in Scandinavia? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. Look, we've got to leave it there, unfortunately. Thanks so much for coming in. We wish you all the best for the rest of your stay in Australia, and also particularly on Saturday night, race 2, the Victorian Monte Championship at 6:30, and we wish you all the best on Save a Sixpence.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Nicole Marsing coming in, and great to have a chat with her, and she'll be, of course, in action on Saturday night at Tabcorp Park. Time now for our track walker.